Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday Night Vlog with your host, Franklyn McInnis. Enjoy the show. So a little while ago, Nerd Block and Reed Pop, they teamed up together to create a box that you could order based off of the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, or C2E2, which is basically Chicago's Comic-Con. And they have teamed up here again to create a box in honor of, let me flip it around so we can see it here, the Emerald City Comic-Con, which happens to be taking place in Washington State. I believe if it's not directly in Seattle, somewhere near there then, I guess, but is basically the home of Funko. So they're definitely going all out as far as the convention is concerned. Not so sure about going all out with this particular box, though. We'll take a look at the items here. As a matter of fact, full disclosure, I have looked at some unboxing, so I have an idea of what's in here. And they did a box before, like I said, for the Chicago Comic-Con. When I watched those unboxings, I thought that the shirt was pretty cool. They had an Ant-Man shirt I really liked. Then they also had a mug that changed color or changed design based off of the temperature. I thought that was a pretty cool item as well. The rest of the items I wasn't super impressed by. As a matter of fact, they had a Deadpool figure in their Funko Pop figure that was pretty easy to find. And there's also a figure within this box that's pretty easy to find as well. But still, we'll take a look at then what's inside of this box together. Opening up the box here right away, nothing special at all about the interior. It's not like with the Marvel Collector Corps or Legion of Collectors. You know, no special design going on there at all. And I am going to go ahead and get the Pop figure out here. And you see what it is. Nightmare Batman. And let me just do this for you real quick here. A little bit of camera work. Well, what do you know? Nightmare Batman. So if you're a true Pop collector, then more than likely you already have this figure. So basically, yeah, this is a double for me, and this is a figure that I will trade. Okay, and I'm going to talk some more about trades in just a little bit. Just hang on with that. I know I mentioned in my last video, the video that I posted yesterday, that I would talk some more about trades. So yeah, this one will be one of those figures that I will trade. So I'm really not upset about that. It's just a little confusing to me that if you're going to promote a Comic-Con, it seems like you would want something that's a little tougher to find, you know, instead of something that is so common. I know that obviously they're not going to put one of those emerald green Pops in the box, because I think that's fair that you should attend the Comic-Con in order to get something that exclusive, you know, something that interesting. But still, could have been a better option in here. Okay, moving on. I know a lot of people save the t-shirt for last. To me, I don't worry about the order so much. We'll go ahead and take a look at this. And this is a Spider-Gwen t-shirt, which really nice colors on it, nice design, and I mean just the design of the character is pretty cool. As far as the comic is concerned, I started to read an issue of Spider-Gwen and it wasn't really grabbing my attention. I will try to finish it up and really give the character a good chance, but thus far it really hasn't grabbed me. But like I said, the design of the costume is pretty awesome. I definitely plan on getting the Spider-Gwen Funko Pop figure once it's released, which I believe will be in June. I want to say that'll be in June. But this shirt here is going to go to a good friend of mine. Basically, she gets all of my nerdy type shirts that I'm not a big fan of. So this will not go to waste. Nice design, like I said, but just not really for me. So I think she'll enjoy this. And by the way, one of the big reasons I got this box, in the last box that I got, the Vinyl Palooza box, is for the maybe the possibility to find gifts for friends. It's not just about me. You know, I've said that before. A lot of times when I do pop hunting and I'm looking for figures and different things, it's not always about me. So this hat here is actually a pretty cool hat. I don't wear hats anymore, but I actually like the design of this hat, and I'm glad they gave me the white one. There's a black one as well. I think the white actually looks cooler. That's just my opinion. I think the white actually looks a little bit cooler here. And you see here with the bill, you got some different designs, the different logos going on. Obviously, Superman logo, Batman logo. See an anti-Superman logo there. Fear the Bat. Do you ever wear pants? I'm not sure what that's a reference to there. Maybe that's a reference to wearing tights. See Wonder Woman over here. Just in general, pretty cool design. And I almost wish that I did wear hats, because this actually is a pretty cool hat. I even like the tag on it. You know, the Batman versus Superman. So, pretty nice hat there. And I'll go ahead and let you know in just a moment what I'm going to do with this hat. But for right now, let's stay focused on the box. Next up here, out of the box, this is a reference. This symbol here is related to Attack on Titan, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, Attack on Titan, which I'm not into anime as much as I used to be. But this is something practical for me, just because it's something I could use at work. I mean, Post-it notes to me always come in handy, and they have different styles here. So, you know, the Attack on Titan things, that really does nothing for me. But just out of practicality, I can actually get some use out of this. So I actually like that. You know, for some people, they might look at it like a throwaway item, but this is useful to me. So I'm happy with that. Okay. Next up here, we have mystery box here, or package, I should say. And it does focus particularly on villains. I'm trying to remember if I've seen this in stores at all. I know I've seen something at least similar. Can't remember if I've seen this actual package, though. I feel like I may have seen this at Hot Topic. But you see some of the different villains here. Got Venom, Loki, Ultron. Well, they got a gold Ultron that's rare. That looks pretty cool. That's really cool there. Okay. Look at the back here. Green Goblin, Doc Ock. Doc Ock looks pretty cool too. Okay, some of the ones we already saw. Thanos. I like that Red Skull as well. MODOK. I wonder if they'll ever get around to putting MODOK in something that's live action. I think that'd be absolutely hilarious. And it seems like all bets are off nowadays. You never know what can happen in the movies. So I'm not gonna write off that possibility. Now, I have had one of these figures like this before. As a matter of fact, let me grab them real quick. There are some Deadpool figures like this in this sort of style. So I really do like this Deadpool figure. I didn't get any more because I don't want to run into any doubles, even though I do like some of the other designs there. Let's go ahead and see which one I got in here. And we have Loki. And I don't have anything Loki at all, so I'm happy with that. I probably would have been even happier with maybe one of the other characters, especially that gold Ultron or even MODOK. But like I said, it is good that I don't have anything that represents Loki at all. I don't have any Loki Funko Pops, so this works for me. Go ahead and get them together here for his stand. Okay. That was a little more work than I thought it would be. There he goes, Loki. The staff that he has there, I don't know if I've seen him with a staff like that before, but overall, pretty cool looking little figure there. and he will go up top with the rest of my Marvel figures. Keeping it moving in the box, next we have here, this is another keeper for me, these DC Bombshell magnets, which will definitely go up on my fridge, and I know they do come apart easily, which I saw in another unboxing. Let's go and get these out here. Okay, so already you see them kind of coming apart there. I really do like the designs of these characters. I wish I could afford those high-end statues, but that's a little bit out of my budget. But yeah, I really do like these, and these will go up on the fridge. Really great designs. Got Wonder Woman, Catwoman, Harley Quinn. You all know I love Harley Quinn by now, and Poison Ivy. So those look pretty cool. Like I said, definitely a keeper for me. Next, we have two comic books here, Vader Down, and yeah, this is also Vader Down. So now I'm actually wondering what's going on with that. These are both Vader Down. They both say #1, so I'm really not sure what's going on with that. But these comics here, I'm somewhat of a Star Wars fan, not a huge Star Wars fan, so I'm not actually going to keep these. In fact, I'm not even going to open these up. I already have a friend in mind that I want to get these to. So again, even though it's not something that I may enjoy, you know, if it's going to make somebody else happy, I'm cool with that. I consider that money well invested. And these actually are pretty good covers. I really do like the artwork, especially on this one here. That is some good looking artwork there. And the other one's not bad. It's just I prefer the first one there a little bit more. Next here, let's see here, it says Daredevil decal. And I'm becoming more and more of a Daredevil fan. I still intend eventually to go back and read some of the older comics, so that's a cool little item there. Not going to spend much time talking about that. Let's keep it moving. Here's another item that's definitely going to go to a friend of mine. See there, it says there, certificate of authenticity, certificate of authenticity. That's because this is a signed picture, and it is signed by the actor Daniel Logan that played the young Boba Fett. And I want to say Attack of the Clones. I'm not sure if he made an appearance in the last prequel movie, but he was in Attack of the Clones. Okay, so this is just showing that this is a legitimate signature from that actor. Like I said, this will go along with the comics to a friend of mine. Check and see what else is in here. Okay, we have an advertisement here for the actual convention, and it says April 7th through 10th. So actually that's already, while I'm filming this is actually already going on. Okay, that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure pop hunters are happy out there because they do have some cool looking pop figures available, especially for this convention. And here you see some of the people that are making an appearance there, including the Green Ranger, although I know he played other Rangers as well, but they got him in his Green Ranger costume there. Jason David Frank, who also I think was into MMA fighting as well, and that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of MMA. And here's the card that shows everything that you could get in this box. It seems like most people got the same items. The only difference, I think, was the different hat designs, which, like I said, I think the white hat looks better than that black one. I didn't even see the red design before. That looks a little odd to me. I don't know how I feel about that red hat, but glad I got the white one, even though I'm not going to keep it myself. And then with the Funko Pops, you see here that you could either got Nightmare Batman or Wonder Woman. Both of these pretty common. In fact, let me do a little camera work here again. You see my Wonder Woman back there. So either way, I wasn't going to get a pop that was new to me. And again, I'm fine with that because I can use that Nightmare Batman for trade, which I know there actually are some Funko Pop collectors that surprisingly don't have their hands on a Nightmare Batman. And if you're one of those people, we might be able to work that out. In fact, I might as well go ahead and talk some more about trades. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There is no way that we can continue this show without bringing you all the Pop of the Week.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Now calm down, people. Calm down. I know what it looks like. But it's not what it is, alright? I'm not flipping these unmasked Black Panther figures. Let me go ahead and explain. Now, if you follow my videos, you know that I found one of these when I went out on my last real legitimate hunt. Okay, so I was very happy. I almost gave up on finding him, but I did finally come across one unmasked Black Panther. So one of these guys is all mine. So I'm going to get him out of the way there. Then I happened to go to another Walgreens. This was a couple of days later, just another Walgreens that I've had some luck at. In fact, this is the same Walgreens where I found the full set of the last Marvel figures that they had, which included Iron Spider. That's where I found actually 2 Chase Green Goblins. Trying to remember what else was in the set. Also the black suit, glow in the dark Spider-Man, and Taskmaster as well. So I've had some pretty good luck at this one particular Walgreens, and that's where I found these 2 guys together. So one of these will be used for not this month's giveaway, and you should already know what this month's giveaway is about, but I'll talk about that in a moment. One of these will be used for this next month's giveaway, not this, I'm getting myself mixed up there, for next month's giveaway, okay, which will be May, of course. So I'm going to go and sit one of these aside because it's for the giveaway. But then I do have one that I'm going to use to trade with. And let me explain why I picked it up. And it's because basically the town where this Walgreens is, there don't really seem to be pop collectors there. So when they do manage to get exclusives, basically if I don't pick them up, they just sit there. So that's why I didn't feel bad about going ahead and picking this little fella up here to do a trade with. Also, from the Vinylpalooza box, which was I talked about in my last video and I unboxed, I do have these figures here that I'm looking to trade as well. The Mountain and Agent Smith. Okay, and then also from the box that I just unboxed, okay, from the ECCC box, I do have an extra Nightmare Batman, which I'm looking to trade. And then another figure that I picked up just because I was surprised to see that it was available. Again, not so much because I'd been looking for it, but like I said, I just picked it up because I was surprised that I actually ran across it. BB-8. And I know for some people, you hardcore Star Wars fans, that's probably sacrilege to give up a BB-8, but I know that this can find a home where a person will be happier with it. Like I said, I'm just not a huge Star Wars fan. I just happen to run into Star Wars figures on a regular basis, even some rare ones. So these are all figures here that I'm looking to trade and not expecting anything too major in return. I mean, it would be nice to get something pretty cool for the unmasked Black Panther, since that is the toughest one to find. But I'm interested in some commons as well. Like I said in my last video, there are a couple of the Arkham villains that I don't have, like the Joker, Killer Croc, and Scarecrow, which I wouldn't mind adding to my collection. The main cast of Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't have any of those figures. Some of the more rare figures that I'm looking for that just come to mind, Freddy Krueger with the syringes on the fingers, that's one I've mentioned in a video before. New 52 Reverse Flash Harley Quinn, black and white or metallic. I know those are long shots, but again, I'm really trying to get all the Harley Quinn that I can, all the Harley Quinn figures that I can. And, you know, I'm kind of open to maybe some other offers as well. So if you are interested in trading with me, I'll just let you know I feel like I have a really good reputation with trades. I've never had one go wrong on my end. You know, I always stand by my word. You know, I've done my part. I've had some people not be 100% honest with me, unfortunately. And that's what does make me a little bit nervous about doing trades. But if you're a loyal subscriber, I feel like I really can trust you, and you hit me up privately. You know, you message me privately and we'll talk about it. And then, you know, we can maybe work out a trade from there. Now, since I did mention this month's giveaway, okay, of course, you should know by now if you follow my channel that this is what I'm giving away this month. The 2-pack glow-in-the-dark Batman vs. Superman figures here. And I have decided along with it, even though I really wish I could keep this, but I know I won't make use of it. Okay, the hat that I just got, I'm going to go ahead and give this away along with those figures. Okay, so just one winner this month will get the 2 figures, the 2-pack, and then the hat. I'll send that right along with them. For this month, I am going to handle the giveaway a little bit differently. Last month, I gave away 3 Star Wars figures, and people, you would not believe how tough it was for me to finally get a hold of somebody to give those figures away. I never had so much trouble giving away something for free. That's kind of crazy to me. I think a lot of people on YouTube, maybe you're just not used to checking your messages, but I would suggest for all of you, get into that habit, especially if you're entering giveaways and you won't really want a chance to win. You know, you got to make sure that you watch the videos. You also got to check your messages. Okay. So you can't win basically if you're not paying attention. That's really the gist of it. So what I'm going to do differently this month, first of all, you might want to mark your calendar because I'm going to do the drawing for this particular giveaway on, let me look at my own calendar real quick, April 27th. Okay, April 27th will be the date in which I will draw a name for this giveaway. Now, if you want to be a part of this giveaway, if you want a chance at it so that I don't stress myself later on, you know, trying to track somebody down, what I need you to do, and if you're not comfortable with this, that's fine, but trust me, I would only use information for the giveaway. What I need you to do is to go to my channel's homepage, go to the About tab, and then send me a message with your mailing address. If there's a chance that, like, if you're in the process of a move or anything like that and it's going to change later on, you just make sure you give me an address of where you will be, where I can get these figures to you if you win, you know, at the end of the month. Okay, that's pretty much your responsibility there. But I'll just say it again. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to stress myself trying to track people down and give something away for free. You know, it's all in fun. It's something that I like to do. So trying to give something away basically shouldn't be a stressful thing. You know, that just shouldn't happen. So that's the way that I want to handle this, you know. And if you stuck with this video, you watched the vlog, you know, the Saturday night vlog, I really appreciate that. And it's going to pay off for you because, like I said, now you do have that chance to win. Just make sure that you get me your address. And that way, as soon as I have a winner, I will be able to go ahead and send the figures out. And I'll probably send the figures out. I'll probably give it maybe 2 or 3 days and then go ahead and send the figures out. And that's just because it's tough to handle some things during the work week. Okay, but again, the 27th will be the date that I will do the drawing. Now, I do want to apologize. I know as far as Saturday night vlogs go, I've been kind of low energy this one, and that's just because it has been a long work week. It really has been a long work week. But I want to make it up to you all, you know, for sticking with me. I do want to make it up to you all. So I got a little something special here to close out the show. So fair warning here. Now is the time to put the kiddies to bed. Make sure you put the kiddies to bed. This is not for them. This last segment is just for mature adults. And I want you to get ready for some nice and some sensual Funko Pop eye candy. Enjoy.